Representative Alcone's made a motion to strike unintentionally and certainly thereof accidentally. Is Representative Egolf on the motion?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Intent is part of accidental. If one can imagine, I accuse you of possessing this on purpose. No, it was an accident. How to prove to me it was an accident? Well, I didn't mean to. I didn't intend to have it. So it doesn't change anything. By saying it was accidental, you have to prove intent to prove it was an accident. So I think it's cleaner to have unintentional simply because we have reams of case law getting into the issue of what is unintentional, what does intent mean, things you can do to infer and understand intent. So I would not support the amendment, Mr. Chairman.
Well, let's first of all see if there's a second. I understand from Representative Bandy that it's an unfriendly amendment. Correct. Okay, is there a second? Seeing none, that dies for lack of a second. Thank you, Representative Alcone. You still have the floor, sir.
I'm done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Representative Cervantes, for the second.
Just last, Mr. Chairman, just real quickly, Representative, I wanted to see. No more amendments. No more amendments. I promise. But it's really a question for my colleagues and lawyers and non-lawyers in the room. I've been trying to think through, since you brought the bill originally, what cause of action. That's the term lawyers use. What is the legal theory on which you can sue somebody for this? And I haven't been able to think of one really, but I'm really interested in the committee whether anybody here could think of a legal theory on which you could sue somebody for this, for accidentally or unintentionally possessing seed on your property.
Can I respond to that, Representative?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, Representative, you can sue anybody if you got the money.
Yeah, we hear that.
And you can, whatever, for whatever cause. And so that's the perception is, that we will be sued, whether you have cause of action or not. Thank you, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
Conversion. You guys are okay.
What's that? Conversion.
I thought about that, and that's probably the best example. You're probably right, conversion, except conversion requires a mental state, right? So you have to have an intent to convert. So it wouldn't work for an unintentional. So I don't want to get too legally on it, but and then, Mr. Chairman, then the last thing, Representative, I'm going to have
negligent conversion.
I'm going to have to vote against the bill anyway, but I appreciate you working with me on, I think, making it a better bill. The reason I'm going to do it is because I'm a farmer and because I've seen the debate on the committee already with Representative Alcone about the meaning of intentional versus accidental, the meaning of de minimis. Your goal here is to limit litigation against farmers, and I have every confidence that if this ever came up, there'd be plenty of litigation over the meaning of de minimis, intentional, and unintentional, and I don't think this would really act as an affirmative defense or limit any litigation. So, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Representative Bandy, I'm just letting you know I'm going to vote against it because I think it's a solution without a problem. I appreciate the debate, but that's my